The Chojnice crossroads, a struggle for survival. The Polish corridor, a narrow strip of land, a lifeline to the sea, a source of tension. This was the backdrop against which the Battle of Chojnice unfolded. September 1939, Nazi Germany unleashed its blitzkrieg. Poland, caught in the jaws of aggression, fought back with unwavering determination. Chojnice, a town at a strategic crossroads, became a focal point in this desperate struggle for survival. Here, Polish forces, facing overwhelming odds, clashed with the advancing German Wehrmacht. The fate of the corridor, and with it, Poland's access to the Baltic Sea, hung precariously in the balance. The battle that raged around Chojnice was more than just a clash of arms. It was a testament to the courage of Polish soldiers facing insurmountable odds. It was a stark reminder of the devastation wrought by the German war machine. This is the story of the Battle of Chojnice, a story of bravery, sacrifice, and the tragedy of war. The gathering storm setting the stage for Chojnice. The seeds of conflict were sown long before the first shots were fired. The Treaty of Versailles, intended to ensure peace, instead sowed the seeds of resentment. Germany, stripped of territory and burdened with reparations, yearned for revenge. Poland, reborn from the ashes of empire, sought to secure its borders and rebuild its shattered land. The Polish corridor, granted to Poland to provide access to the sea, became a bone of contention. Separating East Prussia from the rest of Germany, it was perceived as a humiliation by many Germans. Hitler exploited this sentiment, using it to fuel his expansionist ambitions. With each passing year, the drums of war beat louder. Germany, under Hitler's iron grip, rearmed and prepared for conquest. Poland, caught between Germany and the Soviet Union, struggled to modernize its army and forge alliances. Diplomatic efforts to avert disaster proved futile. War, it seemed, was inevitable. Chojnice, a strategic prize in a divided Poland. Chojnice, nestled in the heart of the corridor, occupied a position of strategic significance. For the Germans, capturing Chojnice would sever a vital Polish transportation artery. Control of the town would also provide a springboard for further advances eastward. For the Poles, Chojnice represented a vital defensive position. Holding the town would buy precious time for Polish forces to mobilize and establish defensive lines further east. The loss of Chojnice, however, would be a severe blow to Polish morale and strategic positioning. Both sides recognized the importance of Chojnice. The stage was set for a fierce confrontation. German blitzkrieg panzer divisions unleashed. On September 1st, 1939, the German war machine roared into action. The invasion of Poland marked the beginning of World War II. The Wehrmacht, spearheaded by panzer divisions, unleashed the devastating power of blitzkrieg. Fast-moving armoured columns, supported by Luftwaffe air power, smashed through Polish defences. The German plan for the conquest of Poland, codenamed Fall Weiß, Case White, hinged on speed and overwhelming force. German units were to encircle and destroy Polish forces in a series of rapid manoeuvres. Chojnice lay in the path of General Heinz Guderian's 19th Army Corps, one of the spearheads of the German advance. Guderian, a proponent of armoured warfare, aimed to exploit the element of surprise and the mobility of his panzer divisions to achieve a decisive victory. The Polish defenders at Chojnice faced a formidable enemy equipped with superior firepower and driven by an unwavering belief in German military superiority. Section 5. The Polish defense courage against the odds. Facing the German onslaught were Polish forces from the Pomeranian army commanded by General Ladisław Grzmot-Skotnicki. Outnumbered and outgunned, the Poles nevertheless fought with tenacity and determination. They knew that the fate of their nation rested on their shoulders. The Polish defenders at Chojnice were a mix of regular army units, reservists and volunteers. They lacked the heavy weapons and armoured vehicles of their German adversaries. What they lacked in material, however, they made up for in courage and patriotism. They were determined to fight for every inch of Polish soil. The Polish defense plan relied on a combination of delaying actions and stubborn resistance. Knowing that they could not hope to match the Germans in open battle, the Poles sought to slow the German advance, inflicting casualties and buying time for reinforcements to arrive. Section 6. A clash of arms, the battle engulfs Chojnice. The battle for Chojnice began on September 1, 1939, as German forces reached the outskirts of the town. The Luftwaffe, enjoying complete air superiority, pounded Polish positions with relentless bombing raids. Stuka dive bombers, their sirens screaming, struck fear into the hearts of defenders and civilians alike. German panzer divisions, spearheaded by Panzerwurst II, encountered fierce resistance from Polish anti-tank units armed with 37mm Bofors guns and WZ. 35 anti-tank rifles. Although outmatched in terms of armour and firepower, the Polish gunners fought bravely, scoring several hits on German tanks. Despite their valiant efforts, the Polish defenders were gradually pushed back. The German war machine, though slowed, was relentless. By September 3rd, German forces had encircled Chojnice, trapping the Polish defenders within the town. Section 7. Retreat and repercussions, the aftermath of Chojnice. With their escape routes cut off and facing overwhelming German firepower, the Polish defenders of Chojnice found themselves in a desperate situation. General Grzmot Skotnicki, recognizing the futility of further resistance, ordered a retreat under the cover of darkness. Small groups of Polish soldiers, taking advantage of the darkness and confusion, managed to slip through the German lines. Many, however, were captured or killed during the breakout attempt. The town of Chojnice fell into German hands on the morning of September 4th. The fall of Chojnice had significant repercussions for the Polish defense. The loss of the town severed a vital communication and supply line. It also opened the way for further German advances eastward, putting pressure on other Polish units struggling to hold back the German onslaught. Section 8. Counting the cost casualties of war. The Battle of Chojnice, though brief, was a bloody affair for both sides. While precise casualty figures remain elusive, historians estimate that German losses numbered in the hundreds. The Polish forces, subjected to intense bombardment and facing overwhelming odds, suffered far heavier casualties. Polish losses at Chojnice are estimated to be in the thousands, including killed, wounded and captured. Many of the Polish dead were buried in mass graves in and around the town, grim reminders of the human cost of the conflict. The civilian population of Chojnice also suffered during the battle. Luftwaffe bombing raids caused significant damage to the town's infrastructure and resulted in civilian casualties. The horrors of war had come to Chojnice, leaving an indelible mark on the town and its inhabitants. Section 9. Chojnice, in retrospect, a microcosm of the campaign. The Battle of Chojnice, though a small engagement in the larger context of the German invasion of Poland, offers valuable insights into the nature of the conflict. It highlights the effectiveness of the German blitzkrieg tactics, particularly the devastating combination of armoured warfare and air power. The battle also underscores the courage and determination of the Polish soldiers who, despite facing overwhelming odds, fought bravely in defence of their homeland. Their sacrifice, though ultimately in vain, stands as a testament to their patriotism and fighting spirit. Chojnice serves as a microcosm of the entire September campaign. It exemplifies the disparity in military technology between Germany and Poland, as well as the strategic and tactical challenges faced by the Polish forces. Section 10. The legacy of Chojnice, memory and remembrance. The Battle of Chojnice, though largely overshadowed by larger and more well-known engagements of World War II, holds a significant place in Polish historical memory. It serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by Polish soldiers and civilians in defense of their country. Today, memorials and cemeteries in and around Chojnice stand as solemn tributes to those who fought and died in the battle. They serve as places of remembrance where future generations can pay their respects and learn from the tragedies of the past. The Battle of Chojnice, though a testament to the horrors of war, also reminds us of the indomitable spirit of the human will to resist tyranny and oppression. It is a story of courage, sacrifice, and the enduring legacy of those who fought for freedom.